I
They
do.
almost look like pugs with chihuahua faces. Just gotta curl the tail and you got yourself a pug.
Apparently they used a real pug, or a real dog
Yeah,
for all
it's
the
the
sounds.
mask!
Yeah.
It's the mask they sent us!
Wait, really?
Look!
No way, yeah, you're right.
Look!
You're right, it has all the little
It's-
edges. Hey, you're right, it matches. Oh, that's adorable.
Wow.
That's pretty, yeah, even has the Nexus on the top there.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cute, Blizzard. That's mad cute.
That's adorable.
We did it. We said hello. Hodor, perfect. Illuminati says Hodor.
There we go.
I think so, Echoes. All podcasters, all streamers, yeah. There's that edge of authority, right, of being on the official radio or TV that I don't think we've broken out of yet.
It's professional and amateur.
Sky
You get paid but don't know what you're doing. Isn't that every job, though?
I'll go ahead and get on that support train. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of supporters today, and I'm happy to fill it. Lunara. I got to do a game last night that we were owning so hard that I got to do Flying Auriel. And I actually did the fly over the
Really?
top kind of false stat engage, where I then knocked them backwards.
That's nice.
It was fun.
That flying one is great.
Diablo. I think I'm gonna see if I can squeeze in an Auriel here. I've got Sylvanas, which is a fine battery, Lunara,
Yeah,
great
Lunara.
battery, and Diablo's not quite the powerhouse he was, and I still have Aegis, so the great thing about Auriel and Aegis is you get to avoid those highest damage moments and skip them so you don't have to heal them off in the first place. Then it explodes, giving you a great amount of hope back as well to make that recovery move. So really cool into dive as long as they're not all dive. So that's what we'll be watching for here, seeing how many dives get picked up.
Every death comes on.
You get paid, but you don't know what you're doing. I mean, you're not an expert, right? And I think that lots of people say, you know, Heroes doesn't really start until Masters. And I think that's, it's not insane.
My problem with that is you're still playing Heroes, though. I mean, you're not playing Masters level Heroes until you're playing Masters level Heroes. But you're still playing Heroes. That's like a kid coloring in a book with crayons and going, you're not coloring until you use these $20 a piece colored pencils. And you've taken at least
No,
art classes.
no, you're saying there that you haven't, like, spent enough money to get good. Like, I'm saying that the level of play once you reach Masters and the refinedness across the board allows you to play in what would otherwise be a very stupid style, right? Like, this is why when you see pro players stream in a bracket that's not Masters, they can sometimes just be out of position a lot because you're expecting those heals.
Gotcha. So a more professional level of Heroes.
Yeah.
I'm just arguing against the generalization.
No,
if you're
and-
not playing
and-
Heroes,
And like
until
Follow
you're
agrees
playing
with you here,
Heroes.
right? Like it's a
Yeah.
pretty aggressive thing to be like, you don't get to bank at a bank, and your heroes isn't the real heroes.
You
That's
mean
just
you
so
log
know.
on and play every day, but it's not Masters. You're not actually
You're not
logging
actually
in
getting
and
good
playing
practice.
every day.
Yeah, it's not but it is true enough, and there is a joy.
Except more professional amateur heroes. It's the professional amateurs league.
Let's save some lives.
So we've got a Blaze, which will self-regenerate. So here, he's going to do a Dahaka, which is great for me. So all my focus, kind of like our Uther game, this is another easier support match in execution because Dahaka can self-regenerate, Blaze can self-regenerate, all my attention can be on Lunara. There's going to be a lot of poke, which would normally be an issue for Auriel because you can't get poke for your hope if they're poking you. But because of Lunara and the way she works now, we should be able to walk forward and get enough poison damage out. Well, true. Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of absurd, right? In many ways. Like when you are max level World of Warcraft, you're just going to go visit the barons and beat the crap out of people? No, no one actually does that. You all say you're going to, and I said it too, and you maybe do it once or twice to celebrate being max level, right? But no one actually kind of spends all their days beating up people. They just trolling. At least most people don't. Yeah, and that's a very big discussion for the MMR hell kind of.
What does
topic.
ELO stand for?
It's the same thing as
Electric
MMR.
Light Orchestra?
I believe it was.
Because that was a band. They make some really good music.
They do around Christmas time too.
All right, but ELO.
Yeah, someone can. I only ever heard it when I got into League of Legends briefly. It was the first time I ever heard it. MMR was what matchmaking was in StarCraft and Dota, the main games I played.
Oh, it's a rating system. World of Warcraft formerly used it when teaming up arena players.
Wait, I'm thinking of Trans-Siberian Orchestra. What were you? You were Electric Light Orchestra? Do they not do Christmas music?
They're usually not in the Christmas.
Oh, well, yeah, they're very kind of you.
But there are lots of orchestras around Christmas time.
See how awesome Kristen is? She's just like, Kyle's wrong, but you know, it's fine.
It's not worth saying, you know?
I need to pick what my engage is going to look like. Okay,
It's
Spiritual Poke.
Here's a little
Info.
factoid. ELO is a chess ranking system named after Arpad Elo. I may have mispronounced that. It might be Elo.
Oop, yeah, or Dahaka's a little panicky. Cool. There goes Blaze, though. That was a good move.
Calling the troops back.
Well, she's trying to just get some hope generated for me, which is nice. I'll disengage the Diablo. Cool. All right, let's get out of here. I'm going to angle upwards. I actually have a cooldown for this. Oh, no. But Sylvanas got to go in the bottom for a little bit for all our tomfoolery.
Which is great. And only Lunara passed on, right? But
Yeah.
you're still a level ahead. So I
Right,
think
because we had
paid
that
out.
Sylvanas in the bottom. Mm-hmm. Right, I'm going to get out of here. And go join up with Lunara. Because by having two people in the top, I'm complicating Dahaka's lane. And making more of a response up there for him. So we want to keep efforts out of the Dahaka lane and out of the bottom Sylvanas lane, at least until we sort of rotate down there and just cause a big mess, which is what Lunara's doing and Blaze is doing right now, so perfect. Cool, we'll be off the map for a moment. This will give Sylvanas some power. But it was very kind for Lunara to be there. She did not have to say that. She could have been like, Auriel, you tricked me! You tricked me, Auriel!
Betrayed.
It was I who was betrayed.
Ooh,
that should be enough.
poison!
That should be enough poison.
Come on!
That should be enough poison for both
Come
of them.
on!
A necessary course.
Cool, let's do... I think I'm going to have more than enough hope generation. I went speed just so I don't get locked into a long animation. But I'm going to do repeat offense. And keep things pretty aggressive. That'll be a sizable amount of burst damage if I hit it, which will help with our sustain kind of comp. Alright, Blaze is already in position. We're a little early, so we get to pal around a little bit. Sylvanas is back, but that should send Diablo packing our way. Switch over to Blaze. Nice. Cool. Alright, Sylvanas is going back one. Yeah. So she's going to push bottom, kind of do a trade.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think I can stop him. He's out of flames for his feet. Cool. I'm going to get divided by Hanzo here.
When would you not choose the speed for your Q?
Some fights are pretty slow. Like
Okay.
here with the dive with Zeratul, I want to react very fast. Some team comps like Gul'dan, Medic, they're just going to walk towards you, and they're not going to reposition really fast, causing you to want to have that out in time.
Gotcha.
So here, I have to keep being mobile, so just a quick little slap, and I can get back to things.
Do you think it annoys Hanzo as much as his ranged attacks annoy you?
I think so. I might go blind later on, too, to annoy Hanzo further. But we'll see. I didn't go wide, so I won't get as many people in my blind, and Hanzo's about 50-50 spell. Kind of like Genji. In fact, Tracer is probably the only one of the Overwatch characters without a good split on her damage type. Which is kind of what makes the Overwatch character so powerful. Cool. Alright, we got that. How's the wall doing in bottom? That's perfect. Cool. We're going to push with. Sylvanas is going to do a little double soaking for us. This is very much like this is a Hero League quick match Sylvanas, definitely.
Go get her.
I think we're going to be just fine.
You know, it really helps when your team kind of understands what strategy other heroes are going for based on their playstyle.
Well, and remember, too, we're not backing up anything that hasn't already proven itself here. So in that opening fight, we're like, oh, okay, Sylvanas is a little nervous. So now that she is in the bottom, I'm very happy with her position because she can do her business there and run away when she's scared. I don't want to be fighting alongside Sylvanas because she sort of showed herself to be a little timid. I definitely want to hang out with Lunara. She just got me a kill. So I want to go now run straight to Lunara, get her healed up, kind of like that Genji in the last game, and just keep all eyes forward.
With surety of purpose.
And welcome, start the show.
Hey, good to see you again. All right, we're going to do some Aegis.
I'm actually sitting to Kyle's left.
Nicely done.
We do perform some camera trickery to divide up, but two people next to each other does tend to hide some stats and other important information. Cool, they got their 10s now. What did I get? I got a Leaping Strike, which is a bit of a bummer for the poison spread I'd like to. I'd like to poke Hanzo a little bit, but that means I can bomb my Aegis on Lunara after she does the Leaping Strike. So I'm going to focus on, in this comp, since I'm not saving someone directly from a combo, I'm going to be focusing on using Aegis' damage. So Lunara will engage, I will then Aegis her, so she has time to recover and get in position again. Blaze, really, he's going to walk right past it? That's just something. Cool, I'm going to dodge that. That'll be a good amount of damage into Zeratul as well. He's going to focus me down.
Yeah, he's going to pop out, right?
Yeah, he has armor from Medic there that was causing him to last a really long time. So that was great. All right, we're taking a lot of damage from the Gargantuan. The cooldown reduction on my whip, it was a couple patches ago now, but it is just a huge deal.
Yeah, because that thing, it was kind of wasted if you didn't hit anybody with it.
Yeah, now it matches the cooldown of most other Engage heroics.
Gotcha. Being
At a 12-second cooldown, it's shorter than things like... Ooh. What do we... It's still a little early.
What do you think about the Lunara rework?
I like it.
Start.
I think it gave her some options. Okay, so they're really focused forward, and Blaze is on the pad, which will hopefully keep their eyes that direction. I think I gotta tank this thing with Lunara giving me the hope for it. Okay, there's Zeratul.
Ooh. Nice. Oh my goodness, if you get Zeratul here.
Yep. That's...
Okay. Yeah, disengage.
Gotta get away from Diablo. That'll be good damage again.
Nice. And the boss is still engaged too.
Yep,
so
it
his
is
health
still
hasn't-
engaged. Oh, that's a Gargantuan on me, though. Ugh. Poison damage. Okay, Dahaka arrives actually at
On,
the perfect
he's on.
time, and
It's good.
it is good. That was close. Oh, there's the Diablo stuck in the wind.
Woo! There his body.
Graphics. Hooray for graphics. What I'm curious about with the Lunara rework is I'm seeing a lot of... Oh, here we go. So here's Splinter Sphere with a swell, but no one's taking the burst talent at 7, which is probably what I'm most interested in. I think that's a really great way to fill out a burst spell damage for your team, but right now the poison damage is just rocking it, so there's really no reason to...
That delay with the connect and some anticipation stuff right there.
Ooh, that's 2 tanks back in there.
You can do it. Whip.
I'm gonna switch over to Blaze.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
It's still going.
I will pick a talent in a moment. There we go. Cool, we got them all out. All right, switching to Lunara. Nice.
So was Lunara
Nice
not in
job.
range there? Is that why you switched to the tanks?
Because Blaze had fire all over his business, and yeah, Lunara was walking into range, so she wasn't doing any damage yet. I like Blaze's aggression. This is going to be a little contested. Great. Awesome. That Wisp there is fantastic.
This is my favorite part about watching the higher lanes. You guys are always doing something.
Yeah, it's
There's
very,
always
very
something
busy.
going on.
So Dahaka is top, and he's pulling the aggression that way. So we're going to keep things focused in the bottom with Sylvanas in these 2 camps. Because Dahaka can just bail on that any time and get guaranteed value out of the shots he got. I used to really struggle on Sky Temple, and the thing that really helped me out was thinking about it as an advantage. So at this point, we already have building advantage. There's no reason for us to try to control both at the same time. This fight up here is probably a lot of fun being 2 levels up, and I'm going to report to it.
Well, I guess that's something that's never really discussed, right? Is the fun factor of the fight you're missing out on. Is the fight fun enough that you should go try to be a part of it? How many levels ahead are you?
We got a stim. That spray as he leaves. Nice, a Dahaka spray no less. And this guy was like, I don't know if I want to do Dahaka. He's doing great. He's really doing a fan. Look at that aggression too, just going forward and grabbing that up. Great job. Nope, well we got Hanzo playing. Get out of here, Hanzo. We've got 6 seconds, but there's no culling. I think Sylvanas keeps playing her Dark Lady line. He's gonna die to that. Boom!
Ooh.
Get her out of zombies. It does have a merc camp with it, but they're still rezzing decently fast. Sylvanas is working on that wall. Well, you gotta destroy all the buildings, son. You gotta get them all.
Well, max XP for
Yeah.
your hero, right? She might be close to 50 or something. I don't know what level she is.
We're gonna go grab XP in the middle pile. That'll get us closer to 20, but we're a little pushed out, so they're gonna get some recovery time, get their 16s.
Let's retreat.
She's just getting mana. Let's go and grab this. Was he missing all that health to begin with, or did jumping in just cause him to lose all that?
I think we're gonna need to see a replay, Kyle.
He is cleave spec, so the way Zeratul's playing is the way you would play this spec, but from behind it does look pretty funny.
Oh.
Nice.
Incredible.
she's hunting. I need to make sure that we don't lose track of the front line.
My magic flows through the temples. Guardians.
Cool. So here we don't have to go forward during our death just because we can take this. Now, of course, they want a party, and who am I to deny them a party?
It's not, as the healer, it's not your responsibility to be on the pad.
No, it is not. I mean, if you're Rhaegar, right? Sometimes.
Sometimes, but for the most part.
Sometimes it would be your job.
There we go. Boss time?
I think it's pretty dangerous. They're super duper locked in their base, though. Oh, and they're going. Ooh. Well, you got.
Oh, he got away.
You got to get away.
Oh, and here comes Diablo.
No, he doesn't.
Fresh as a flower.
I choose otherwise.
Nice. Oh, right into everybody else. Ooh, he did a blind. There's silence and the blind. Sweet. The special kind of blind. Power of the pants.
Would you say Diablo helped train you up for Auriel? Looking for walls?
Having a wall eye does help a lot in playing Auriel. I'd say, though, Uther probably, because you do have to position aggressively to make sure your straight lines are going well, and Uther will teach you that with his holy
hand grenade.
I'm gonna see if I can get a. Oh, yeah! Action shot.
GG.
GG. Though my shadow is a little non-participatory in that victory.
But it doesn't matter. We got a Diablo. Oh. Oh.
No,
thought it was
that's
you.
great. No, that's
No,
what
yeah,
should have
yeah,
happened,
no,
right?
it's
She was my
fantastic.
battery. She did great.
It's great.
And everything that happened was because of her.
I just first thought it was you.
I'm gonna give it
Gotta
to. Oh man. I loved his
Fusroye.
boredom. Yeah.
Fusroye.
Poor Blaze did some really good work just doing the hard work, standing on pads, standing around. But Dahaka, man, that was impressive. Lunara got to do all the owning, but hey!
Yes. There we go.
Nice. Perfect. That was a great Auriel game. Toggleable would be nice, but right, like you guys have played Diablo 3. There were so many buttons to turn off and on in Diablo, or of course World of Warcraft, where you can make your own interfaces, which I don't think we should do here because things get. What?
There's Red Wolf. Wasn't that Lunara?
Dude,
Yeah!
nice man. That was. I think my favorite part was the bomb. That I know you didn't need it. That was me totally stealing that kill from you. My favorite part was the Aegis bomb that blew up the Hanzo. It was so wasteful. Well done. Well done.